Welcome to From the Pastor's Kitchen and Happy New Year, where I get to share with you two of my greatest passions, my love for Christ and cooking. Well, I have not cooked for a while in the kitchen because I do participate in the Daniel fast, for those that are not familiar with it, but we fast for 21 days with no meat, just vegetables, 100% juices, no carbs whatsoever. And so I do that every year to start off my year properly in the spiritual realm and to be in that mindset of trusting and believing God. And that's what I'm doing for this year. We started on the 5th of January. We concluded on the 25th of January. And then I go a little further than my church does. I go for the next week to the end of the month, just fasting on water and juice, trusting and believing God. There's some things we have to do. We have to make a sacrifice. But what I want to do for this video is to share with you a little bit about myself. I have not had the opportunity to do that. My journey from Chicago and how I transitioned from working for a major telecommunications company to residing here in Atlanta, where I lived at, coming from Chicago to where I lived at in several locations to where I live at today. So come and go with me on this journey of how we have transitioned and how the Lord has blessed us even in purchasing the church. When you look around now, it's really no houses over in the area, but at one time it had been houses through the entire block. But now all the houses are gone or either torn down. A great drug infestation had taken place in the area as well. So the house that we lived in right here still remains. Someone bought it and gutted it out and then eventually left it. And so it's still standing. It did a lot of work interior-wise to it, but it's still standing. Booney's house right here, 2 levels right there. Vacant lot next to him. The Anderson's house was next door to that. That's gone. The other house that you see here in front of this white car was Miss Giles' house. It is still standing. And the remainder of the houses are all gone in the neighborhood. It's amazing when you get an opportunity to come back to your old neighborhood and look at some of the things and look at where you're at today. Well, as you can see by now, I am originally from Chicago, from the west side of Chicago, and in that area we call that K-Town. I'm super excited about being in that area, and then I moved on to residing in Stone Mountain, Georgia, a very popular place here. I resided in Stone Mountain, Georgia for a year before I got married, and then my wife joined me in a townhome that I had already purchased. And so you get to see a little bit of that too. And then we're going to take you a little bit further on to building our first home together. Oh, what a blessing. When I first moved here in Georgia in 1991, the Lord blessed me to be able to purchase this townhome at 4328. This is over in Hamburg Square in Stone Mountain. I'm maybe 10 minutes from the mountain here. Before I got married, I lived here. My wife and I lived here maybe about the first 10 years of being here. 5 years. It was 5 years. 5 years of being here, and then we bought the other home we had built. I would go to that location every single day and watch them while they were building it. But we were here for 5 years. I was here 1 year by myself, and then after that, the other 4 years was when I first got married, before we even had children. What a blessing to be able to come back to this area and to see it, and it still looks as good. In this area, prior to us moving over here, or when I first moved over here, it didn't have any other homes on the other side of me. In the subdivision, as I was moving out, it began to expand. Just a view of the subdivision. I lived the third house from the corner coming into the subdivision, and then all the other houses down and about here in the subdivision. And so now we've moved to Stone Mountain. My wife has joined me in the area in Stone Mountain where we have the townhome, and so we're going to take you from there to the first home that we actually built together. It was a wonderful space that we built together, stayed there for approximately 10 years, and then the Lord allowed us to move out from there and to where we're at right now. And so I just want to continue the journey with you. Just stay with me because I'm super excited about how the Lord has blessed us on this journey. And so now you get to be a part of the journey with us. Well, this happens to be the 6-bedroom house that we built here in Stone Mountain. We were living in another part in Stone Mountain. My wife found this space, and before we had our first child, we moved into this space. It is a 6-bedroom house once again. It has an in-law suite in it, 2 full kitchens in it, and 2 decks in the rear of the house. A beautiful house. And then the Lord blessed us to have the opportunity to move out in Henry County, where we reside at right now. What a blessing, what a blessing. So grateful to the Lord. A couple of houses in the video of where we lived at over here in Stone Mountain. The house that we lived in, it sits in a cul-de-sac. And my boys went to school, Rosie went to school over here until the 4th grade. A brief testimony for those that do follow me. I want you to know how much we appreciate you. Please take the time out to like, share, subscribe this video with others so that they can hear our testimony as well. And so I want to take the time out now and share with you the testimony, how the Lord provided me with an open door to leave the job that I was working on for 36 and a half years. And to be able to purchase the church that we now have. Nothing but the Lord, a blessing from the Lord. And he just keeps on blessing and providing now financially as we just move forward in the gospel. And so I cook as well because I enjoy cooking, but I tell you my first love is preaching. And so I get an opportunity to share with you where we worship at on Wednesdays in Bible study. And I want to invite you out as well. And then we also have our Sunday service. Every Sunday, the doors are open at the Sanctuary Christian Center. We are located at 5744 Highway 20, Covington, Georgia, 30016. You're always welcome at the Sanctuary. So I want to share with you that this location where we acquired the building. So I took the funds from my retirement and purchased the building. That's a blessing. And so we're just looking for God to do great things. Once again, not just only sharing the testimony with you, but you get an opportunity to see the building that we purchased. And if you happen to be in the area, Atlanta area, we're only like maybe 30 minutes from the Atlanta area, we welcome you to come and join us at the Sanctuary. Hey, P-Fam, I am here in Covington, Georgia. I wanted to give you a glimpse of my church. Behind me is my church. It's over 5,000 square feet. How the Lord has blessed me on last year in September. I heard the Lord say to quit my job. I quit my job, took my pension money, and used it to actually acquire this building. I'm grateful for what the Lord has done. I'm grateful for the growth as well. So you get an opportunity not only to see where I've come from, but also get an opportunity to see where I worship at. As I turn a little bit, I'm going to give you a glimpse of my sign, the Sanctuary Christian Center. So I just wanted to actually give you all an idea of me, who I am as a pastor, not only as a chef, coming from the pastor's kitchen, but who I am as a pastor. Okay, P-Fam, this is my residence today. At the beginning of the video, I showed you all where I lived at for many, many years on the west side of Chicago in K-Town. Very, very happy to be a member of the K-Town family. We have a reunion every year, and in 2020, hey y'all, I'm showing up in 2020. But this is where I live at now. Very grateful in Georgia that I reside at right now. And now that you've had an opportunity to see our journey from Chicago to Stone Mountain and now out in Henry County, what a blessing it has been. And the Lord just keeps on blessing. I say to my church so often, the blessings of the Lord make it rich and addeth no sorrow. He just keeps on blessing. I hope that you were blessed by our journey. That is what I wanted to share with you. And the best is yet to come as I continue to cook. And I'm writing a book that has postponed me from actually doing other dishes because I've been concentrating on that. Please look forward to that. The title of the book is Understanding the Power of Position. And since I've written the book now, I'm editing it now. I'm even thinking about doing a cookbook from the pastor's kitchen. So look forward to that. I'm going to share that with you as well. on the next phase of my life. Be blessed, everybody, and look forward to February. I'm going to bang out some dishes. I tell you, I am going to bang out some dishes. I've been looking at various recipes while I've been resting and fasting and just getting ready. So you get ready too. Once again, remember to share this video with others so they can see my journey and then get ready for new and exciting menus. Share, like, subscribe. Once again, share, like, and subscribe. God bless you.